All right, peace, man. I'm back with another hip hop album review. Um, Today's hip hop album review, I'm gonna dedicate this album review to the Discogs member of the Ice Media, man. Thank you for blessing me with this lost classic gem, bro. You know what I'm saying? This album review that I'm doing is from the legendary hip hop group known as Run DMC. Y'all should know who Run DMC is. Rest in peace, Jam Master Jay. If you don't know, or the new heads that don't know, go look it up. Go look up their history. Go look up, the history in this game. The album that I am gonna be presenting y'all today is none other than this album right here, Back from Hell. This album came out in 1990, the New Jack Swing album, because a couple of groups that was coming out sounding like Teddy Riley, like Mike Bivins from Bell Biv DeVoe. When he came out with the album Poison, I was a Bell Biv DeVoe head as a kid. Actually, that was like the first music group that I was into before rap anyway. So, back to this album though. As you can see, like the album is like New Jack Swingers, but looking at the cover, ain't really not too New Jack Swingers about this album cover right here. It's pretty like different. You know what I'm saying? The title was like a good title for the album cover. You know what I mean? But as you can see, the track listings is 16 joints. Singles off of here were The Avenue, which is my favorite. What's It All About, and the song called Pause. And there's another video that they did of a track on here called Faces. The song Pause is like a dance. It's supposed to be like a popular dance, you know what I mean? Everybody was doing the Running Man and shit like that, but I guess the song might have been popular somewhere else, wherever they was promoting this album at or whatever. But in New York, to be honest, deep down inside, like, man, the dance is okay. The song was dope. The concept of the video was good, but the dance itself, like, yeah. Just picturing Russell Simmons looking at the video like, yeah. But, I kind of like the song Faces for some reason. I mean, they was making it a tribute to the New Jack Swing era. You know what I mean? The cast that was coming up like ABC, Velvet DeVoe, and all of that. That was a good tribute track. I feel like that was like a good song that could, made it to the radio or whatever for the New Jack Swing heads and shit. But for true Run DMC fans, I know they're looking at that dance like, pause. Are you serious? I mean, it's just weird though, but it's a must-have for your collection. Any new true hip-hop heads that's just digging into Run DMC, I would say this would be good for your collection, okay? No diss to the old school Run DMC fans, but the generation that's picking up as the torch is being passed, that are now just collecting albums, you know what I mean? This is a must-have for your collection, I would say. You know what I mean? You might like the album as a whole, you know what I mean? I respect the album as a whole. Rest in peace to Jam Master Jay. His name will forever live on. You know what I mean? There's not much more I could say about this album. I give it like a 4-star, because my favorite track on here is The Avenue, you know what I mean? My favorite Run DMC albums, I would say, is on Tougher Than Leather and Down with the King. I might think I might say all the Run DMC albums, though. I respect their catalog, but my personal favorites are Tougher Than Leather and Down with the King. Okay. And pretty much, shout out to the Ice Medium for blessing me with this. I'm shouting you out, bro. You know what I mean? I told him that on the Discord site anyway. Much respect to him for blessing me with this gem. And the song has, the album has plenty of few joints that's like groovy or whatever to listen to. You know what I mean? As you think about the New Jack Swing times or whatever. As you can see the cover artwork. This is in mint condition. Cover in mint condition. The cover is what it is. It's 16 tracks. It's produced by Run DMC and Jam Master Jay. Co-produced by Glenn E. Friedman and Russell Simmons. This is what the cover looks like, you know. But this is all there is to it, you know what I mean? I would say this album is worth having for your collection because you got some songs. You got some New Jack Swing songs like Don't Stop with Aaron Hall and Root to the Sound, Pee Upon the Tree. And also Jam Master Jay was putting out this group called the Afros. If y'all remember them, they had an album called Kicking Afrolistics, you know what I mean? But the album version is different from the version that was like for the video or whatever. Another classic album, but back to this album. The Afros did a couple of skits on this album. I revisited this album for the first time in 2019 because I thought about the Avenue track, so I was digging in the whole album, you know what I mean? And this album is pretty solid, you know what I mean? But other than the singles, certain tracks I'm feeling is like Bob Your Head, Kick the Flammer, Lama, you know, Going Off Top of the Head, you know. And that's just about it. I ain't gonna lie, I kind of like 2 or 3 tracks to Avenue, What's It All About, Kick the Flammer, Lama. And that shit really. The album as a whole, you know, it's a good album. Not too much I could say about this man, but rest in peace to the brother Jam Master Jay, you know what I mean? His name will forever live on in the history of hip hop, you know what I mean? Run DMC's name will live on, you know what I mean? There's no more I could say about this album right here. It was on Profile Records. Not much I could say. I give this like a 4-star. Like I said, there were groups coming out sounding like Teddy Riley. You know, Teddy Riley birthed a lot of, you know, New Jack Swing groups like Velvet DeVoe, you know what I mean? Another Bad Creation. But like this was like on this album. A part of all of that was on the hip hop level, you know. Run DMC was coming back from hell, you know what I'm saying? The second album was called Raising Hell. And after that album, when he came out with this album, Back from Hell, it was like, you know, crazy. But like I said, this album is like a 4-star. It's a must-have, so I got this to start with. And ain't much I could say about this album. It had its time in 1990 when it dropped. The New Jack Swing era, you know. And my favorite track is The Avenue. I play that to the death for me. And to all Run DMC fans that got their discography albums on lock, you know, they got their collection on lock, you know, they may not say this is the best album, but it ain't really, but it got some joints on here. The cover looks kind of dope. You know what I mean? It's a good comeback, you know. And that's all I can say about this album. So, to the next hip hop album review. Rest in peace once again, Jam Master Jay. Your name will live on forever, brother. Rest in paradise, man. That's just about it. To the next hip hop album review. I'm gone. Peace.